Look, man, you gotta let your faith overrule your feelings every single day. Every single day of your life and every circumstance and every situation that you're in, it's faith over feelings. Because feelings are something that are temporary. Your feelings change every single day. You have a million feelings that run through your mind and run through your thoughts, every single day. And they're based on your mood, they're based on your circumstances, they're based on, what's going on in your life. Let's take motivation as an example. Like motivation is a feeling. One day you might feel motivated and the next day you don't feel motivated at all. You don't know what to do because you just don't feel like, doing something. But if you base your walk on these feelings and you base your journey and your progress and what you do on a daily basis on your feelings, you know what I'm saying? You're never going to get there because some days you're not going to feel like doing something. Some days you're not going to feel like praying. Some days you're not going to feel like reading your Bible. Some days you're not going to feel like putting work in. Some days you're not going to feel like waking up early and going to the gym, whatever it may be, bro. Because like I said, your feelings are something that change every single day. And I'm not saying that your feelings aren't real. I'm not saying that your feelings aren't true, but half of the time they're not true. Half of the time you feel anger for no reason. You feel tired for no reason because you just want to be lazy, whatever it may be, bro. But if you let your feelings run your life, if you let your feelings run your situation or your process, it's hard to get up and go forward every single day. It's hard to get up and take a step forward every single day. But on the other hand of that, your faith stays steady every single day. Your trust in God stays steady every single day, even when it might be hard, even when you might be tired, even when you may not feel like it. Faith is what keeps you anchored when your feelings don't. Faith keeps you anchored when your feelings waver. When you don't have that feeling of motivation, but you still have faith that something's going to change, you still go out there and put the work in. When you don't have that feeling of actually wanting to go out and work and actually wanting to go out and grind, you still have faith that next opportunity is coming after your grinding season, after your working season. You still have faith in that. So your faith is what keeps you anchored, and your faith is what keeps you going on a daily basis, no matter what you're feeling. No matter if you're tired, you're happy, you're sad, you're angry, you're exhausted, like whatever the feeling may be, your faith is what leads you, and your faith is what takes you to that next level. Your faith is that discipline factor that you need to get over the hump. You know what I'm saying? So walk by faith and growth, not by feelings, not by emotions. Because a lot of times, like I said, your feelings and emotions will take you down the wrong path. You might do something out of anger. You might do something because you're tired. You might do something because you don't feel like it. You know what I'm saying? And that's the wrong decision to make. But if you walk by faith and you walk by your trust in God, you're always following the right path because that anchor of faith is, the best anchor you can have is just trusting God and walking in faith in everything that you do. So let your faith run your decisions. Let your faith run your circumstances and your situations, not your feelings. Let your faith help you make decisions, not your feelings, not your emotions, not what you're feeling. You know what I'm saying? Let the faith run your life over feelings. Faith over feelings all the time, no matter what the circumstances is, bro. Because God will never, lead you down the wrong path. God will never work against you in anything that He does. He may make it hard. He may make it tough. He may throw some situations in your life to help you grow and to help you learn, but He will never work against you. You know what I'm saying? And when you have faith in that and when you trust in that, you're going to be all right all the time. You know what I'm saying? God can do unimaginable things in your life. He's done unimaginable things in my life, man. So if you have not built that relationship with Him yet, go build that relationship. Go talk to Him. Go pray. Go get in the Word. Whatever. Just go to Him with everything that you got. Put your faith in Him with everything that you got. He will never lead you down the wrong direction. But that'll be all for this video, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. If you like this video, go hit that sub button. We're with 600 subs. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. I'll see y'all in the next one.